How to use positional imbalances to create piece activity. Have you ever wondered how to turn the unique features of your chess position into an advantage? Today, we will discuss how to use positional imbalances to create piece activity. Positional imbalances refer to the differences between your position and your opponent's. These can include factors like pawn structure, the quality of minor pieces, control of space, and king safety. Understanding these differences can help you shape your play and make your pieces more active. First, let's talk about what piece activity means. It is all about placing your pieces on squares where they can influence the game, control space, and create threats. The goal is to make your pieces more active than your opponent's. To do this, you need to identify the main imbalances in your position. Common examples of positional imbalances include having the bishop pair against a bishop and knight, a strong outpost for a knight, or controlling more space. Each of these imbalances can be used to improve your piece activity. For instance, if you have a knight while your opponent has a bishop, look for outposts. These are squares in your opponent's territory where your knight cannot easily be challenged by pawns. Placing your knight on such a square makes it more active and limits your opponent's options. If you control more space, use it to maneuver your pieces to better squares. More space allows your pieces to move freely and coordinate attacks. If your opponent has weak pawns, target them with your rooks or minor pieces. This forces your opponent to defend and limits their piece activity. Now let's consider the bishop pair. If you have two bishops and your opponent does not, try to open the position. You can do this by advancing pawns or exchanging pieces. Bishops become more powerful in open positions, and their activity increases as the board clears. King safety is another important factor. If your king is safer than your opponent's, you can afford to be more aggressive. If your opponent's king is exposed, direct your pieces toward it to create threats and force them to react. In positions with differences in pawn structure, such as doubled or isolated pawns, use your pieces to attack these weaknesses. This not only ties down your opponent's pieces but also allows your own pieces to become more active elsewhere. To sum it up, identify the imbalances in your position, plan how to use them to increase your piece activity, and execute moves that improve your pieces' positions while restricting your opponent's. Always look for ways to combine these ideas, such as using space to maneuver, targeting weak pawns, and coordinating your rooks and minor pieces. By focusing on these strategies, you can turn positional imbalances into active pieces that dominate the board and create winning chances. This approach is especially important in minor piece activity, where small advantages in placement and coordination can make a big difference in the game.